Today, I'm in Miami. I'm going to spend one night in the cheapest hotel and one in the most expensive. Does luxury really pay off, or could cheaper be the better deal? Let's find out. So my rules as always, it's got to be by the beach and it has to have a pool. This is the hotel I'm staying in tonight. Let's go check it out. It's one of those hotels that's very minimal, like no carpets. I've actually seen quite a lot of these in Miami, but it's the look, it's the style of the hotel. Very minimalistic and very cheap. Here's my room. Okay, so I did look for a double room. They were sold out. It is spring break here in Miami, so I've gone for a twin room, which is actually okay. And these beds have got wheels, which is quite weird. But the layout of this room is also quite weird. First impressions, as always, the smell. It smells clean, but it smells, you know, when you've got a dirty sponge that's like smelly, smells like that a little bit. Anyway, let me give you the tour. Start at the entrance then, shall we? We've got the toilet in here, nice and clean. Put my coat along there. I've got a nice big mirror. I love this American phone look. It reminds you of like American sitcoms when they're like speaking on the phone in the kitchen, but they're in the living room because it's got such a long lead on it. Look at that. So the setup is you've got a sink outside of the toilet and the shower, which I'll show you in a minute. Silly twits ignore their mitts. So let's have a look at this shower. Again, this is nice and clean. The towels are laid out there. There's a hair dryer, and then there is the shower. Shower to the people. I don't think you're going to get any more than 4 people in here. Shower head looks okay. So this is your wardrobe. A couple of hangers, some storage space. We do have a safe, and that's quite impressive actually. A Smeg fridge. I'm still yet to get one of these. I want to get a huge red one. And then the bedroom. 2 twin beds, as I said. There's side lights, there's even leather in here. Look at that, nice squishy leather. I mean, this is really clean. Well, I didn't know what to expect, but the reviews on this place did seem okay, and it's just been recently taken over. There's an office desk just here. Let's see if the TV works. It's got Apple TVs. According to this, it's got Apple TV as well. It's a Samsung. See, a lot of hotels now are putting Netflix, Apple TV Prime on there as well, which is quite good. And of course, YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There is loads of videos you can catch up on, some pretty good ones. I mean, there's a few scratches, but it's to be expected. Let's do the bed test. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Nice and soft, nice and firm. Nice clean cushion. All right, it's been a little bit warm, but that's about it. This pillow looks like it's been slept on. Looks pretty grubby. Then we can see that in the light. But there's also 2, 3 black curly hairs. What do they smell like? Okay, so that definitely, it does smell very fusty, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done this for a while, and because it smells rather musty, I just thought I'd pull it back, but I don't know whether you can see that. There's definitely yellow stains there from people's saliva. That's probably what I can smell, but yeah, not very nice. Have a check of the mattress. Mattress encasement on there, so I can't check it, but that's good housekeeping. So remember, both hotels have to be by the beach and have a pool. So let's go and check out the rest of the hotel, the pool and the food. Let's go. Okay, let's go down to where all the action is, the lobby, the restaurant, the bar and the pool. Look at that, retro photo machine. Which is not working. Well, this is nice. quirky furniture. Love the coffee table. Let's go check out the pool. It feels like a villa pool, doesn't it? But it is a pretty small hotel. But a lot of the pools are like this in Miami, especially by the beach. Seems to be heated. No one's actually out here today though. Keep him enjoying the sunshine. You rent bikes here? Quite sure what all this area is. Villa rooms, more rooms. So for an extra fee, you can rent bikes, which is pretty cool. Nice little seating area. Pico on the beach. That's like a lounge. It's not open at the minute. We'll see if this is open later on tonight. But just how close is this to the beach? Let's find out. And here we are on the beach. That took about a minute's walk. And Miami Beach. So the restaurant's obviously Mexican. There's tortillas, quesadillas, burritos, sandwiches, burgers. That was quick.
And so after a while, it's just like, I'm not doing that anymore.
So good. So dinner was pretty good. I did change my pillow. I didn't need to go downstairs to do it. I just used the one on the opposite bed and that was fine. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. No, mate. Good morning. Let's check out breakfast. Breakfast is the same place where I went for dinner. Let's go check it out. Can I order a croissant sandwich, please?
Okay, from here or to go?
I'll have it here, please, with a coffee. That was actually quite a good breakfast croissant. Now, before we go to the expensive hotel, let's talk money. We could all do with a little bit more of it, right? Well, there's a way to make extra money on your phone in your spare time. This video is sponsored by Free Cash. Free Cash is an awards app where you can earn real money by completing offers like playing mobile games and simple tasks. It's a legit app that has 4.7 stars on Trustpilot and over 273,000 reviews. In short, game developers pay to acquire new players, and Free Cash shares a portion of that commission with users as rewards when you play through their offers. You sign up, earn offers, complete, and cash out. After signing up, go to the Earn tab and pick an offer like a mobile game. Just make sure you enable app tracking before you start, because it allows Free Cash to track your progress and reward you correctly each time you reach milestones in the game. Once you start playing, you complete tasks and your progress shows in My Tasks section. Some offers may also include bonus rewards, including cashback on eligible in-app purchases. When you're ready, just go to the cash out section and withdraw your balance via PayPal or gift cards. I've tested PayPal and it's pretty straightforward. There's also a referral system in the app. So if people sign up through your link, you can earn extra rewards from their activity. Download Free Cash via the link, or you can scan the QR code which is on the screen now. Start now and claim your $10 bonus. So most hotels do a check-in at 3 o'clock, some do it at 2, and if you're really lucky you can check in even earlier, which I've been very fortunate to do quite a lot. Yesterday's hotel, I checked in at 3 o'clock, no problems. The hotel behind me, check-in was supposed to be at 4, It's now 4:30. I've already tried to check in. They said the room is still not ready and they can't give me a time when the room will be ready. So I said, well, could you give me a rough guide? 30 minutes, an hour? And she said, I don't want to give you a time because I can't. So this is definitely a first. And what's really annoying is obviously when you're spending a lot of money on a room like I am in this hotel, you want to get there to get your money's worth. However, there is a little bit of compensation there. They have said that they will give me $200 in compensation, not as a refund, but as a resort credit, which is great because that will go to pay towards dinner tonight. I bet you'll only be on food. If it is, I'm having lobster. Look at the artwork on the walls. The gold pillars. So reception and concierge is down there. Let's just go check out the outside space because, well, I've got not much else to do. Maybe go for a drink by the pool bar. Look at that. I'm sure that's not real gold. Oh wow, they're getting ready for a barbecue tonight? Look at that. Is there something special tonight? Barbecue?
For the party.
Is it invite only or can hotel guests go or?
It's a hotel guest.
Oh, is it? Okay. Talk about impressive. Look at this. How very odd. So it's this way to the beach. Both hotels have to be close to the beach and have a pool. I'll show you the pool in the morning, but might as well show you the beach now and we'll get a drink down here. I think they've got a bar. Have they got a bar on the beach or is it just for sunbeds? It's a bit windy today, the sun's gone in a little bit. Hiya. So frustrating though, isn't it? Because when you can't check into your room, you feel a bit unsettled because you want to put your stuff in there, you want to have a base, you maybe want to get changed or maybe have a shower, freshen up. Thank you. Oh wow. Hey, on the plus, I do have a free bag. I went for a pineapple fizz. The bar's not open in here just yet. I couldn't sit in the outside space there because they had a private event. The bar was pretty full. Looking at the price of the pineapple fizz, it cost $16. The service charge was $3.20. Tax added on to that, $1.72. Came to $20 for a non-alcoholic drink. Well, it's now almost 5 o'clock. I'm thinking, should I go and get dinner first, actually? I don't want to do that though. I want to get changed for dinner. The longest hotel wait ever. I'm in my room. It's just gone 5 o'clock. So let me give you the tour. This is actually a very nice room and good things are worth waiting for, right? So I have a wraparound balcony, right, that has some really great views. We'll come to that in a second. As I walked in, I've got a little dining table, very nice leather chairs. The theme of the room, there's a lot of red in here, as it is with most of the hotel actually. I do like these lights. However, I can't seem to get that one to work. Is this the brightest they go? This is a really nice area though. Look at the couch. This is lovely, like red velvet. It's really nice. Love the lamps. The mini bar. Branding's on point though. I love that. Phone charger, travel adapter. Couples, collection for lovers. Oh, branding is everywhere and you can actually buy merch for the hotel. There's like a gift shop downstairs which I'll show you. Coffee machine, look at that, gold spoons. Complimentary water. Nice TV. Is there anything else in these? I don't think there is. And the alcohol on the other side. Obviously not complimentary. I do have to pay extra for this. And when you find out the price for the room, you think to yourself, you could have at least maybe given me the soft drinks complimentary. But yeah, I really like this room. So we move on towards the first bathroom, which is just here. Very nice. And then I give you the bedroom. This is really nice. Nice and cozy. Bit Art Deco design, isn't it? Bit retro. Seems quite old though in some places. Look at the lights though. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. Look at the size of it. Another huge window. Look at the view you get. Pull them back actually, it looks much nicer. Look at the big bathtub. Branding's on point, look on the robes. Do love the hints of red. Now, can we turn this on? Oh, very nice. Shower cap. Sewing kit, all the stuff. Nail polish remover. Check out the shower. Probably maybe 6 people with some people sitting down just there. I do love an angled shower head. Another toilet. Oh, this one's a posh one. Japanese toilet. I haven't seen one like that before. What's the mattress like? Red even on the mattress. I think I've only ever seen that once. Branding on the mattress. That's something special. I've just noticed they do have a mattress encasement on, but as you can see, it's broken. It's ripped around the other side, so half of the mattress is exposed, so it's completely pointless being on there. I'm surprised when housekeeping changed the bed, they don't see that and put a new one on. Let's do the bed test. Pretty firm, nice and comfortable actually. There's a weird dark patch there, can you see that? Is it dirt or is it just the way the carpet is? The dressing room is in here. This is nice. Look at that mirror. The mirror folds in, so if you're wearing a dress or something like that, you can get all angles covered. This is nice. We've got definitely the posh hangers in here. Some hotels I've been into, you get the bags included with your stay, and for the price of the room, I would hope it would be, but no, it's available from the gift shop. An extra charge. Slippers. Also got a tablet. That's got my name on it. Alarm. What else can I do on it? Guest services. Hotel information. Property map. That's pretty cool. What's the food options? We've been in the living room. What's that? It's a gold horse. Award-winning modern Asian cuisine. So I can reserve a table here. Let's just see if there's any availability. Argentine food, award-winning open fire. That's so cool. The red velvet seat and the red curtains. So I think the balcony, oh no, this is a separate balcony I have here, hang on. Wow, look at that view. And it's hard to believe that that's also my balcony. That's the bathroom. So, a couple of chairs out here. Wow, look at the view. There's the pool. So this is a wraparound balcony. Well, I can certainly smell the barbecue. Not quite sure what the other food options are. So let's go and see what dinner's about. I've got to be honest, I can't say I like the hallways. Feels almost like you're walking down like a hospital corridor. Try and find where the lift is. It's down here. Cathedral. Cathedral stroke lobby. Arriving in 10 seconds. C. And here. Real. Ooh, stuffed. Feels real. Look at that peacock. Wow, that smells good. It smells fruity and vegetably. It is for a private event. Oh, I just realised that's the living room where I sat earlier. Well, as I'm going to get a $200 resort credit, I think I'm going to go to town. I think I might go for the Prime Angus steak for $76. Maybe a starter and a dessert, although I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. Hello.
How are you tonight?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, it's lovely, thank you. This particular cut of meat is quite fatty, but it's really got a lot of flavour to it. Let's try the jacket potato. That food came out fast. The dessert was amazing. I also had a glass of wine. It came to $167. But hey, I've got $200 in resort credit because I was late getting to my room. So anyway, we'll check out a bit more of the hotel in the morning and the pool, and also I'll see you for breakfast. All right. Morning. Well, we've had a little bit of rain overnight. It's actually turned a little bit cool, which I'm a little bit gutted about because I wanted to go and check out the pool, but we'll still do it anyway after breakfast. Let's go. So this is what they call the cathedral. I now understand why. It's pretty special. A lot of people have their photos taken here. So breakfast is in the same place where we had dinner last night. Get the merch. Gold bikini. Morning. Thank you. Look at the size of the menu. Pancakes, lobster toast, marine lobster, avocado mash, poached egg, pickled onion, hollandaise sauce. Not a big fan of avocado though. Obviously omelettes, beurre key lime French toast, brioche, key lime curd. Oh my god, I think we're gonna go for that. Wow, look at this. That French toast is so light. Possibly the best French toast I think I've ever had. That was so tasty. Creme brulee French toast. Wow. Right, let's just quickly check out the pool. Fortunately, the weather's not great to be by the pool today. That's different. I didn't notice this yesterday at the bar, but wow. Have you ever seen anything like this on a pillar before? All these shells, they're all real as well. Wow. There's one over there too. Well, this has definitely got one of the best views that I've had in Miami, and actually it's a really nice hotel. I love how quirky this hotel is. It's been open for about 10 years, so I love the luxury, decadent vibe the hotel gives off. Okay, so let's talk about the cheapest hotel stay first. I mean, for your money, you're getting a nice, clean room. It's actually really close to the beach, which is what I wanted. It did have a pool. There was a couple of choices of bars there. The food last night was pretty good. You couldn't really complain about it, to be honest. So the cheap one came to £226. There was about £20 or £30 added on for tax, but no resort fees. However, the hotel that I stayed in last night, the resort fees were $65. I've got the final bill here, and obviously there's tax added on. So the grand total for the room came to $2,800 plus 14% tax per person per night, and the resort fee of $65. Breakfast this morning wasn't included. That came to $45. Compare that breakfast to the cheap hotel, which was literally half the price. But I did get that $250 resort credit added on, so I didn't really actually have to pay for the food. It's quite late for a check-in, 4 p.m, but you know, when there's problems and the room isn't ready, it's quite frustrating, isn't it, when you can't get into the room until about 5, 5:30 in the evening, especially when you're spending a lot of money for one night at the hotel. I mean, you literally just get into your room, go and have some dinner, you spend most of your time asleep, get up, and then you gotta get out. Interestingly, checkout was at midday. I was just about to leave and the cleaner was coming in ready to sort my room out. It's a shame that didn't happen yesterday, because if checkout's at midday, it must have been a pretty busy checkout yesterday. If most guests have to check out at midday, unless they got a late checkout, I don't know. It's a bit unfair though if someone previous to you gets a late checkout and then you go in expected to check in at a certain time and you can't. But I did get a $250 resort credit, so I'm not complaining. There is another hotel further down there which is as expensive, but this one came out just a little bit more on the dates that I booked it. And what I didn't realise when I was booking these is that they are literally across the road from each other. So think about how many nights you could get in the cheap hotel, pretty much the exact same location for the same price that I paid in the expensive one. It's crazy. Do tell me where you found the cheapest or most expensive in Miami. And if you want to check out more of my cheap versus expensive series, why not click here for New York or here for Atlantic City. Give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I'll see you next time.